Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shawnahue99, bringing you the start of Season 5 in the VVHL. Who would have thought it's 5 seasons? Just a little rinky-dink group putting together a league, and here we are with the best one yet. 12 teams, the highest level of skill we've ever seen in this league, and we're 14 minutes away from kicking off some of the best games we've ever seen in this league. Speaking of high-end skill, I'm not alone. Ladies and gentlemen, he's back for another season. Let's hear it for Mr. BA Superhero. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm very excited to welcome in Season 5. Season 4 was a lot of fun. I am more excited than I ever could have thought for Season 5, so I am just ready to see all the new players, all the new teams, and some of the old ownership groups and some of the old teams.
No doubt. Are we still live? I clicked the button. Yeah, we're still live. Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. It is going to be amazing. Wax Poetic with the quick subscription, hitting it right off the top here. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, you're one of the guys we have listed for sure that we want to see. We want to see how this goes. Absolutely, just prime. I mean, there's too many names to talk about. All these rookies stepping up. Pickley69 too, subscribing to Tier 1 for 8 months. You absolute legend. Let's go. We got 16 in the chat early. The games haven't even started. We've got to break down the 3 sets of games we've got coming to you tonight. In our 9:45 slot, we've got the Angry Birds taking on the Sting, the Miami Tropics taking on Gotham City, the Blue Dragons taking on the Generals, Naptown Nightmare versus the Sicilian Slicers, the Ice Hawks against the Blissful Biscuit Cookies. Now that I say that out loud, Barkov, we are going to have words because that is very hard to say. The Tampa Bay Tribe are also going to be taking on the Savannah Bananas, and that is going to be our marquee matchup for the 9:45 slot. We are going to be bringing you the Tampa Bay Tribe and those Savannah Bananas, 2 high-end teams. Just looking at their... one second here. I don't know how to use a computer. Just looking at the Tampa Bay Tribe, I mean, you've got Crave Dog and JG right off the bat. That is 2 insanely high-skilled players at this. They've got their first-round pick in Mikey PT, who JG has played with a bunch. I believe Crave Dog has as well. Rifle Drum, Wax Poetic, as we just talked about. Aviator, who came in with a lot of hype around him. We mentioned Rifle Drum, Hawks 8502. That's going to be an interesting one to see. And Captain Squirrel, who people have been talking about a lot as well. That is one half of that first matchup, and that is just an insanely stacked team. BA, why don't you tell us a little bit about those Savannah Bananas?
Well, the Bananas already are starting off their team with one of the best goalies in the league, with Brick World, always one of the top goalies, and also now proving to be one of the top owners. Was the Season 4 best owner and best goalie, so dual threat as in the front office and on the ice, so someone very dangerous. Then you have Showerkraut, always the right-hand man at this point, seems like, to a championship team or to a team in the running for a championship. And their first pick was, after trading up, was Stefano, which took over last year. Did Stefano as a part of the trade with the Demons to really make that team a threat. The trade was he was originally with Philly, but to make the Demons such a high level threat, and that was really a 2-way win. But Stefano, excellent all around player, was first in takeaways, second in interceptions. Then you had second rounder White Castle. White Castle, always one of the top names that you're going to hear discussed, also a World Cup champion in the offseason. Then you have Backblast Dan, not only one of the founders of the league, but also one of the best defensemen on the ice, and always a dangerous passer. Then you have Wool Tunic, always a well-rounded threat, was with the Rollers last year. Then you have Phoenix, who I've heard a lot about coming from the Sixes leagues. And then you have Boss Games, which I have no idea how he fell all the way down. He was one of the big threats along with Big Truck with this loss last year. So definitely a very, very scary team with the Savannah Bananas. Very well rounded, and there's not one position you can't look at where they are not absolutely terrifying to play against.
You said it best. I have no idea how Boss Games TV made it to that final round. I like just blows my, and I was one of the people drafting. Like it's crazy to see how these drafts play out sometimes. You put a chip on Boss Game TV's shoulder, and the man is going to make a lot of teams pay for their mistakes during that draft. That is what we're going to be bringing you during the 9:45 time slot. Taking a look at our 10:15 time slot, we've got the Blue Dragons versus the Sting, the Naptown Nightmare versus the Blissful Biscuit Cookies. Barkov, we're going to have some words. The Ice Hawks are going to be taking on the Angry Birds in a foul game. Sorry, I've just been fired. The Tampa Bay Tribe will be taking on the Gotham City Rollers. The Miami Tropics versus the Generals. That will be our 10:15 highlight game right there. We'll go into that right away. And the aforementioned Savannah Bananas will be taking on the Hoagie squad of the Sicilian Slicers. I don't know if Hoagie's going to be in there today, but boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, it's funny because we look, I feel like, you know, it's not nice to say, but I think we always look at the beginning of the season and we go, yeah, okay, I can kind of see which team's going to be at the bottom. I have no clue this season, man. Every team is just absolutely stacked, and that is no different when you are talking about the Miami Tropics, who is going to be one half of our 10:15 time slot here. Just looking at their roster top to bottom, you've got Army, who's versatile, can play net, can play forward, defense, you can put him anywhere. You got BMX, who should be a general, but he's not. We'll talk about that later. One of the best defensemen in the league. Not always putting up a ton of points, but boy, oh boy, advanced stats is where that guy absolutely shines. Passing percentage, takeaways, everything. Johnny Longtwig, don't know much about him. I've got him listed as one of the ones to watch out for sure. Ninja Fish, who went in the last round again. A third round defenseman going in the last round again. Absolutely crazy. Nux Sajo, who I believe I saw in the chat. I think I saw Nux there. Yes, I did. Welcome in, Nux. Pickley again with Wax Poetic gifted a sub. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really not good at picking up the whole thing on the subs. But we appreciate it all so much. I guarantee you all that money goes directly back into the league. But Pickley and Wax Poetic for the gifted tier 1 subs, thank you so much. We've got Nux Sajo that we talked about. Scooter is just a monster all across the ice. Scrub Daddy and Wet Bikini, two guys I saw a little bit. I have to see more of them for sure. I've got names circled down where I say we've got to follow these guys if they're out there on the ice tonight and learn a little bit more about them. But top to bottom, the Miami Tropics are bringing a ton of skill. And why don't you let us know about their opponent tonight, those VVHL Generals?
I'll get to talk about the Generals. That's a nice twist for everybody. So obviously you have Shawnahue, who has led this team for quite some time, but also led Jamaica to a World Cup championship with Team Azer. So, you know, they're a strong group. They know how to find good talent. I'm not just saying that because you're here. That's the truth. That's the truth. Because honestly, not only that, you also went with a lot of knowns. You didn't go with a lot of the rookies. You went with a lot of players that you saw on the ice from season 4 and prior really prove that they can make their stamp in the league already. You don't have to play any guessing games. The only one that you didn't really do that with was your first pick, and 9th overall was Greener, and there was conversation with Greener being the number 1 overall pick. So that was probably something that you enjoyed gift wrapping to yourself and then opening immediately. And then you were one of the few teams that really prioritized goalie play, and you got Sal Pip, who obviously was one of, if not the best goalie in the league, you know, arguably, obviously, with Brick World. But as far as the playoffs go, another player that was just played at a higher level. So, and then you immediately went with Coronado, which was on the Foxes, who was on the Foxes last year. And this is somebody that, you know, along with Tugboat last year, Coronado and Tugboat played incredibly well together. Not together, but incredibly well in creating a very, very solid duo. And that's clearly what you wanted to prioritize. But you also went back, again, with more confidence with Overwhelmed, and then Big Truck. Again, we talked about Big Truck already. It's somebody that had fallen, and again, not really sure why, because he was another very high level offensive player that was on this loss last year, and then but like I said, overwhelmed. Seemingly everybody loves this guy, and I'm just very excited to see him play more and more. And obviously, you love him as well on the ice. And then you went with something familiar from the World Cup. You went with John Hancock, so that's you went with something that really again ended it very nicely, along with the gift that you gave yourself in the first round.
Yeah, we. I wish you could have seen the shit-eating grin on my face when, because obviously BMX is our boy. We love BMX. Army took him for all the right reasons, and we were like, oh, like we traded down. No, like why did we? Greener's there. Hey, everything worked out. Like it was quickly a nice prize to pick up there. And yeah, I got nothing but good things to say about all these guys. Going and getting Coronado and Sal Pip early, we knew we needed goalies, so we're very excited with all these guys, and it's going to be a great season, I think. And like I said, I look at our team and I'm like, man, we did a great job drafting. And I look at all the other teams, I'm like, shit, everybody did a great job drafting. Crap. It's gonna make it so much more difficult, but that's what makes a healthy league, right? So we're very, very excited to see how all this plays out. Looking at our 10:45 games of the night, we've got the Ice Hawks against the Sting, the Tampa Bay Tribe versus the Generals, the Miami Tropics against the Blue Dragons, the Savannah Bananas against the Blissful Biscuit Cookies, gosh darn you, Barkov, Naptown Nightmare against the Angry Birds, and the Sicilian Slicers against the Gotham City Rollers. And our game of the night for that one is going to be the Sting against the Ice Hawks. And as we look at the Sting and how they did in the draft, obviously the first overall pick, Caffrey 33. Man, Caffrey was a pain in the butt to play against last season. The man is unstoppable this season. The skating mechanics and the left trigger and the side skate just elevates his game. He is going to be an absolute beast, and I think was the consensus #1 by a lot of people. Then you've got EK Metal, an absolute boss, been in the league for a bit now, just an absolute beast at everything he does. Jano 780. I'm trying to remember. I'm drawing a severe blank on this one, and I fully apologize, but I am going to get super in-depth on this one once I look into it. Jano, I promise I will look into this more. I'm sure I've got nothing nice things to say about you, but the name's not clicking in my head right now. Then you've got Papa Palpatine, who is just Mr. Versatility, a fantastic goalie, can play out too. The man has been with a bunch of teams that have done very, very well. If you got Papa Palpatine on your team, you're doing the right thing. Shady Reaper, again, another guy that has been in the league for a while and just absolutely, there's, I feel like I've almost got to start saying the same things, but so many of these people bring so much skill to what they do. And Shady is a perfect example of that. Showstopper, I don't know too much about. I know we scouted him. I wish I had more to say. He's another guy I got on the list of people that we are going to have to kind of research a little more. Tails, fantastic player. There's a reason that he's up top on this team there. And Watts of Fun 94. I don't know why my mind is drawing a blank there too. So I apologize to some people. I'd love to just sit here and go, is the best player on the planet. I will do my research on this. We'll be talking about you guys a lot more, but you have a perfect time to shine here in our 10:45 time slot when they take on the Ice Hawks. Why don't you break down the Ice Hawks here for us, BA?
Oh, we're about to hit the ice, so I'll be quick about it. But teammates on the Blue Dragons last year, Torchit and N. Manning, team up in the ownership group, and the GM respectively is N. Manning. And they traded their first pick. They traded up from 12 to 8. They got Thorold, who is a fantastic goalie. We all know that. Second round, fourth round, and fifth round were players that are new to the league. There's That Man Jay. There's Super Mariota, and there's Nazar. I hope I'm saying that right. 91. And then obviously in the middle of all those is the very well-known M. Diesel, our very own commish. So don't want to get his head too big more than it already is. So won't spend too much time there. But We already have our first replacement of the season with Camper not being able to stick around, unfortunately. So we have Shock Dust as the replacement player for Camper.
And that will be our 10:45 time slot. It is 8:45. What am I doing? I'm answering messages. We should be talking about the game coming up here. Game 1, of course, the Savannah Bananas versus the Tampa Bay Tribe. Looks like we've got both teams in the dressing room. Let me remember how to... Hey, I remember how to stream. Good stuff. Looks like the Tribe are going to be bringing out Rifle Drum at center, Crave Dog at wing. Boy, Crave, I'm really excited to see Crave in this game. I have not seen Crave Dog play 25 yet, I don't think. We've got JG on defense and Aviator in net. Boy, that is going to be a strong line right there. On the flip side, we've got Stefano, Kraut, Backblast Dan. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a great game. And did you happen to see who was in net for the Tribe? Or sorry, who is in net for the Bananas? I mean,
I did not see it. No.
it is. Oh, it's gonna be Will Tunick. Hey,
There you go.
Shout out Will Tunick. All right, I put the names on the wrong teams, so let me try and get this all sorted out here. Oh, BA, we are seconds away from Season 5 kicking off with a huge game here, and we are underway in VVHL Season 5, and it is going to be the Bananas attacking right off the bat. Some good defense there by the Tribe, though. Crave going to pick it up behind his own net, get it to JG. Bit of a miss pass there. Bananas are going to pick that up. It's going to be a quick goal by the Bananas. Stefano picking up right where he left off from last season with a quick goal.
Not surprising at all. We were used to seeing this kind of play, but it's great to see so early on. This is a team that clearly has gotten themselves comfortable with where the other one's going to be, and that was very consistent passing from that team very early on, was it, for the Bananas.
And they are pushing here right off the face-off again. Going to be taking it down low. Going to get it back to Dan at the point. Going to be picked up there by Crow. He's going to turn. He's going to look. He's going to shoot. He's going to score. Just like that. Bananas up 2-0.
Really trying to protect the goalie, you could see on both sides, but that was a straight-on shot, and this is something we've heard about the gameplay this year, something that they may want to look into more.
A quick start, but I don't see a 2-0 lead being safe with all the skill that we've got out there. Crave Dog, he's going to hold up short. He's got JG cutting, but he's going to cut in. Oh, big save there by Tunick. Going to be picked up by Backlash down behind his own net. It's going to be picked up by Crave Dog, though. Crave looks, turns over to JG. JG going to cut in. He's got Crave and Rifle Drum on the right side. Takes a quick shot. Nice little block there. Rifle going to pick it up. Turns. Oh, and he goes short side, and just like that, 2-1. Try bring it within one.
Definitely seeing a lot more one-on-one goals. That was a great shot there. And we're clearly seeing the offensive power that is going to be on display probably a lot in the first week.
Tribe going to win the draw here. Going to get it back in. Crave holds up short. Going to take his time. Going to let his guys set up. Takes it down deep. Gets it around the boards. Nobody there, but that is going to be picked up by JG in his own zone. He's got some pressure on him, though. Down to Rifle Drum. He's going to take his time, too. He's got Crave on the left side. Nice little poke there by Dan, who's going to get it, and he's going to send Kraut. Kraut and Stefano 2-on-1, and go for the Bananas, 3-1.
Hard to stop any player on a breakaway, and Kraut is definitely not one of the players you want to leave on a breakaway for sure. But again, like you said, there is so much firepower on both sides. This is far from over.
Yeah, we got 4 goals in the first 7.5 minutes. You know, just a typical threes game. Banana's going to bring it in, going to get a shot. Nice little save there by Aviator. He's going to hold on and get the whistle with 11:51 left here in the first.
I think that might be something we're going to see a little bit more of as well. Maybe not so much confidence from the goalies to start passing immediately, like we saw in season 4.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Nice little shot from the point there. Going to be held. We're going to redo the face-off here in the Tribe zone. Shots are 6-2. Nice little tie up there. Going to be picked up by Rifle Drum. Going to get it across to Crave Dog down that left side. Crave cuts in. Stop short. Oh, takes it to the middle. Nice little defense there by Backblast Dan, who's going to get it up to Kraut. And he's got Stefano in the middle. Tries to get it. JG with a nice little pick off there, though. And it's going to be Crave Dog going the other way. Over to Rifle Drum. 2-on-1, kind of. Goes short side. Nice little save there by Tunic. Wow. Setting up behind the net. Goes for a quick little wraparound. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. But Walt Tunic says no.
There's a nice little halo around the goalie there. Great job by the Bananas to really protect the goal in that moment.
Tie up here by the Tribe. Crave going to pick it up. He's going to go down low, but he's going to meet the shoulder of Stefano. Over to Dan as the Bananas get it out of their zone. They're going to bring it into the Tribe zone. Quick little shot on Aviator. Rebound, but that's picked up calmly by the Tribe. It's going to be Rifle Drum taking it out now. Poke check, offside. Have a face-off outside the Savannah Bananas zone here. Going to be picked up by Kraut. Kraut is going to turn. He's going to get it back to Dan. Back to Kraut. Kraut's going to take it and he's going to stop short. And he shoots from the left side and score. Hit him with the wham-wham.
Stefano at it again. That was a great shot though from range. That was a very, very difficult shot to make.
Caught the goalie leaning there. What a shot, and that is 4-1. Tribe, though, doing a good job winning these draws. They're going to get it back into the zone. It's going to ring around. It's going to go past Rifle Drum, and they are going to reset. Rifle brings it in, gets things set up, gets it into the slot. JG shot blocked there by Kraut. Picked up by Crave Dog. What a spin. Backhand big save by Tunic. Back down low. Tribe fighting and really trying to get another goal here to pull it, at least make it a 2-goal game. Instead, it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Nice little break up there. JG bringing it out of his own zone, full speed ahead. Going to stop short. He's got Rifle on the right side. He's got Crave at the point. Gets it back to Crave. Crave turning. Nice little move. Gets himself some space. Takes it in and just rips it upstairs. 4-2.
Seeing something a little different this year from Crave Dog. That usually he was, and we've already seen it, him try to do the very fancy footwork. Right now, just taking some space and really lining up the shot.
He's just ripping these top corner right now. Another player picking up where he left off last season. Nice little save there by Aviator as well. Face-off one here back to JG. He's going to get it up to Rifle Drum. They're looking to bring this back to within 1 before the end of the first period. It's going to be Aaron, though. The Banana's going to get it out of their zone. 2 second, 1 second, offside. Looks like we should be going into the first intermission with the Bananas up 4-2. What a start to this game. Action at both ends of the ice.
Really just constant. Feels like we haven't been able, well, you haven't been able to take a breath with so many goals.
There's the horn, still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
An Aviator, you know, despite a lot of what we're seeing right now, still with some fantastic saves, but it's been a rough period, obviously, in the first. But I do wonder, like I was saying earlier on, I do wonder how much of this is going to be the first week jitters. It's also a new game. How much of that is really going to affect what we're seeing? We saw a lot of seasoned success from a very familiar game in Season 4, so I wonder how's that going to affect Season 5, especially in the first week.
Yeah, it's weird because you could always say like, oh, is this how the season? Nah, it's the first 20 minutes. a lot, you know, I don't know how many teams have actually even got to play some chemistry games, things like that, get that going. You know, as the season goes on, these things definitely change a lot. Appreciate Captain Pickle sending some stats here. Looks like at the end of the first, we got Stefano with 2 goals, Crazy Kraut with 2 goals, Rifle and Crave with 1 apiece. Got to be wondering what, if anything, is being said in those chats right now. I would think, you know, just say, hey, that was the first. Let's have a better second.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's still not only very early, but it's also just the first game. It's really just a lot of that is getting out the jitters of playing on the first line for the first time together officially.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Crave's going to come in. He's going to lose it off after a nice deke there. Kraut going to look at taking this up. He's going to get it up to Stefano. Kraut gets the speed into the net. Wow, how did that stay out? Nice little play there by Aviator in the defense of the Tribe. It's going to be Rifle up to Crave. They got Crave in the middle. Wow, again short side. Rifle Drum makes it a 1-goal game, 4-3.
That one really just through the smallest of openings took the opportunity to go into the net, but that's exactly what excuse me, the Tribe is going to need moving forward.
A nice little quick play there. Nice save by Tunic, too.
Seeing a little bit of a, I don't want to say momentum, but at least a possession change, at least for the majority so far in the second period. We saw a lot of the Bananas having all the opportunities seemingly early on in the first, and right now that's changed.
Oh, nice little spin there by Crave. Saw what he was going for. Good job by the Bananas to push that away, though. It's going to be Kraut bringing it in. He's going to run out of steam, so he's going to stop short. Gets it back to Dan. Nice shot. Nice block there by Rifle Drum. Good little save there down low. We're going to get a whistle. 15:55 here left in the second. The Bananas up by 1, 4-3 over the Tampa Bay Tribe. Nice little tie up there by Rifle Drum. Going to get it up to Crave Dog, and you give this man some speed. He's going to make some things happen. He's held up short there by Dan, though. He's going to get it down to JG. Goes in front. What a block there by Back Blast Dan. Up to Kraut now. He's got Stefano there, but he's going to stop short, get it down deep, and that is going to be picked up by Rifle Drum behind his own net. He's got JG on the right, Crave Dog on the left. He's just going to hold it. Get it back to JG as they reset. Over to Crave Dog on the right side. Going to stop short. Back to JG. He's got a lane. Oh, it's going to be picked off there by Stefano. He's got some room. He's got some space. He's got Crazy Kraut, and it goes across the line and stays out. Crave going to pick it up now. He's going to get it up to Rifle Drum. Rifle Drum stops, turns. JG in the middle, in the slot, turns. Is he going to go? No, he tries to get it down low. Big play there by Dan to get that and get it up to Stefano. Stefano turns over off the post. Nice little play there. Kraut tries to go across. Nice play by JG to get that poke check off. Tries to get it up to Crave Dog, but that's going to be broken up again. My goodness. Oh, nice little interception there by Crave Dog. Little spin to slow things up. Got JG on that left side. Gets it across. What a save by Tunic. My goodness. Back to Rifle Drum. Going to hold it at the point. Take their time with the puck. Again with the one-timer. Tunic stands tall, but he's got no juice left. They got to get it out. They do. Good stuff there by the Bananas. It's going to be Stefano. It's another block there, but it might have been by his own man. JG. Gets it up to Rifle Drum. Rifle Drum to the middle. Tries to make a play. Tunic stays out somehow. Full pressure still there. The Bananas just have to get it out. JG going to pick it up in his own zone. He's going to turn straight north. Get it up to Crave Dog. Crave's got Rifle coming across. They set up again. They've got JG in the middle. Can't get it to him, though. Instead, it is going to be Kraut on a breakaway. One-on-one with Aviator. Score.
The difference in this game so far has been the defensive abilities that it's creating the small openings. We've seen from range, the Bananas have had success. Excuse me, the Tribe have had success. But whenever they've closed out, the Bananas have have had success every single time, and that time the defense led to great offense.
Big chances at both ends, and it's a breakaway that ends up being the decider in the period so far. Back to JG, back to Rifle Drum. Oh my goodness, what another big save by Wool Tunic. Oh, and it's just offside. Wool Tunic, before that breakaway, had, what was that, back-to-back, no energy one-timer saves? Like, standing.
Yeah. Standing on his head for one of them, that was a very impressive, just repeated performance by Wool Tunic.
Stefano now brings it in, quick shot on net. That's blocked away safely there by Aviator. JG up to Crave Dog. Setting up here again, brings it in, nice move, goes backhand. Wool Tunic with him the whole way. What a move, but Tunic stands tall.
Starting to see that great finesse skating from Crave Dog around defenders again, but not leading to the typical success we saw last year, at least early on.
He's going to get it off the draw here. He's going to spin. He's going to try and go back the other way. Instead, it's broken up by Stefano, but it gets back to JG at the point. He's going to turn, spin, tries to get it to Crave for the 1T, but that's picked off. And instead, it's going to be Kraut on another breakaway. What a poke by JG to break that up. It's not over yet, though. Bananas are buzzing in the zone right now. Again, short side. 4 seconds left. Oh, are the Tribe going to get a chance here at the end? It doesn't look like it. No, it is going to be 5-3. Bananas going into the third.
Now that was even more than the first, a more back and forth, because early on it seemed like the Tribe had full control, and then later on there came the Bananas back. And again, I really think it is the ability of the defense of the Bananas that's really making a difference right now, that's creating the small separations between these two teams.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the Tribe have been able to set up. They've been able to kind of get a little breathing space in the offensive zone. Anytime they've got those one-timers, though, Wool Tunic has stood on his head. And I should say, not just the goaltenders, at both ends, we saw ridiculous blocks by both teams' players to keep that puck out of the net. Plus, we saw the puck squeak along the line. I mean, absolutely crazy. If this is
definitely
a sign of things to come, we're in for a heck of a season.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and that time they just weren't so lucky. But that was wild to see it just drift slowly behind Aviator's skates.
All right. Sorry, just sending a quick message there. Recuperating. And we are going to be off in period 3 here. Still anybody's game. A 2-goal lead is not safe in real hockey, let alone threes. But 3 is a little trickier. Wow, the Bananas come out flying.
And early on in the game, it was the passing. And again, the passing has been very, very efficient. Very successful on the one-timers here and there. Aviator obviously playing great, but the one-timers seeming to lead to a little bit more success here for the Bananas.
And they are still buzzing again. They're going to get the puck in. Boy, that's going to be met there with a nice little hit by Rifle Drum, though. JG's going to get it up to Crave Dog. Crave's going to turn. He's going to turn. He's going to look. Oh, it's a nice poke check there by Stefano. Rifle Drum trying to make something happen, but he gets nudged off the puck there. 2 guys at the point. Oh, backblast Dan picks that off. He's going to get it right up to Kraut, who's going to get it up to Stefano. Tries to get it back to Kraut. Nice play by JG there on defense. Good play by Rifle Drum there, too. Nice little poke. Right across. He's going to take it in. He's going to turn. Oh, nice little shot there, but then again, Wool Tunic up to the task. Kraut now, Kraut against JG one-on-one. He's going to have Stefano with speed streaking in. Nice little hold short, though. Back to Dan, and oh, it's picked off. Ooh, nice little poke check there, too. Picked off by JG. He's going to turn, get it up to Crave Dog. Tribe are going to set up again. Oh, he tries to get it across. Nice little defensive play there by the Bananas. Oh, my goodness. Stefano's got some speed right around JG, but a nice save there by Aviator. Gets it out in front. Another nice save there by Aviator. Crave Dog then picks it up. I don't think I've seen Crave Dog with full boost at any point. And the man's flying down the ice at full speed at all times. Nice save there again by Tunic.
That's a good call.
Crave across. Oh, what a save. Oh, and just like that. Wow. That Kraut and Stefano combination is going to be an absolute nightmare for a lot of teams.
And really, it's just seemingly no matter who you put where on this team, they're all so well rounded on the Bananas. Now, obviously, the Tribe have some fantastic players, but to have as well rounded of players that the Bananas have, it's got to give you a lot of confidence. I mean, even their goalie is somebody that you could take out of goal and play somewhere. So this is something that I think is going to be a problem all season long. And also, if you let a puck bounce off of you, there's going to be too many talented players in this league now that'll just chew that right up and add a stat to their line.
No doubt, no doubt. And like you said, versatility is the name of the game. Having a guy like Brick there who can not only play top line center, but also starting goaltender. Stefano. You can't even keep complimenting the guys off the ice. Another nice little play there by Stefano makes it 8-3.
It looks like he is playing at another level, even from where he was from last season, especially in the scoring category. This is a great play for Stefano so far.
Crave going to set it up down low. He's going to be met there by Kraut, and they are going to get the puck back here. Nice little hold short, and then a get down. Man, they attack with speed, and they attack at the right times. Oh, he's going to cut to the middle. Nice save there by Aviator. Pass out to JG. JG's going to get it up to Crave Dog. Crave's got Rifle Drum coming in. Nice little cut to the middle. Oh, he's going to get it back to JG. Nice little spin. Nice little turn. Right across there to Rifle Drum. Rifle Drum's going to spin back. Nice poke there by Stefano. Going to get it up to Kraut. He's going to speed down the ice. Hold it up short in the corner. He's got Dan at the point, and he's got Kraut down below. Instead, it's going to be the Tribe. Gets it up to Crave. Crave going to have a breakaway here. 6:30 left. And, oh, he finishes it perfectly. 8-4.
I don't. You're definitely not going to use more than one hand to figure out how many people you want to count to that you don't want to let on a breakaway that are above Crave Dog. I mean, he's number one. So, and at least in my book, that would terrify me. So he's got a very high success rate in those situations.
Yeah. Do you remember that? Do you remember? I don't know how much real hockey you watch, but do you remember Henrik Lundqvist just turning around and pushing the net off of its post so that they were forced to blow the whistle dead?
Yes, I do know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. If I'm playing net, I need a button that lets me do that as a goalie. I'll take the penalty. It'll be fine. Just don't make it Crave Dog.
There you go. I like that. They need to add that in the controller mapping.
Be DLC. Don't give EA any ideas.
Oh, goodness gracious.
We got 4:20 left here. 8-4 for the Savannah Bananas over the Tampa Bay Tribe. Nice little shot there from the corner. Aviator up to the task.
He's just getting pelted this game with shots. I mean, it seems almost unfair, the amount of time. Maybe it's just what it seems like, but it seems like these Bananas have been able to hold on to the puck a little bit more, take up a lot more time as well, because they've also been very, very patient. Well, you can do that with a lead.
Yes, no doubt. The shots, I mean, they're not super different, but in threes, man, the shots is always amazing and are always important. And being up by 8 shots in the third and having the lead has to have you feeling good.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Face off here in the Tampa Bay Tribe zone, 2:24 left. Feels like all there is left here is to hear that final buzzer. But I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. Nice little poke there by Backblast Dan. JG picks it up, though. He's going to cut into the middle, gets it across. What a nice goal there by the Tribe.
I'm sure the Tribe are listening right now, and they're hoping you just keep saying something. Keep talking, Sean, just so they can get all the momentum they need.
Yeah. Another goal in this game that's already over, and they're like, shut the fuck. Still 3 goals in 30 seconds, or in the last minute. It's been done. But I think if they're going to get it out, they got to get some speed. JG one-on-one now with Kraut. Goes nice save there by Tunic on a dangerous shot.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Not going down lightly, and that not to be expected in this league, not at all.
Ready to take the draw here coming up.
41 seconds here. Down by 3. The Tribe are going to win it. JG has it. He's going to hold. Nice little poke there by Stefano. It's going to be brought in by Rifle Drum, though. Nice defense by the Bananas there. Gonna get it up to Kraut. He's going to cut in. Nice poke by JG. Wow, saved one there more than likely. Dan is going to get it out. He's going to get it up to Kraut, and Kraut's going to fight it. How did he keep this puck? Insane. Nice little cut there, though. Oh, Bananas are going to get one more before the end. That forecheck is deadly.
That was a great job again with some directional shooting from Stefano. Got the goalie to drift one way and just shot the other.
VVHL rulebook. Sorry, I think we had a lag out in another game, and I'm just trying to make sure that I tell them the right thing.
Snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Been an impressive play by both teams, no doubt about it. I mean, yeah, we say that all the time, but really there was some great periods of play there when it came to the Tribe. They were doing so great at setting up their offense, getting some distance, and eventually we saw them getting more success with their one-on-one shots. But
with a little bit of sportsmanship there by the Bananas. Just saying, hey, it's 2 seconds left. It's fine. Let's end this game.
Yep, always like to see it. Maybe not that at the very end.
That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Well, a challenge was
But a great
What a
first game.
yeah. Sorry, there was a lag out in another game, and I keep getting pulled away to figure out exactly what should happen here.
No worries, no worries.
But yeah, what an amazing first game. My goodness. Captain Pickle throwing some information our way. Looks like the goals were Stefano 5, Crazy Kraut 4, Rifle Drum 2, Crave 3, Stars of the Game, Crazy Kraut 1, Wool Tunic, the goalie, number 2, and Stefano, number 3. And boy, oh boy, Dan had an amazing game. Lots of fucking blocks and poke checks. Just all around great hockey. It's just the Bananas took this one. And it'll be interesting to see how the Tribe rebound from this one going into game 2.
But I think you said the two magic words, poke check. That seemed to be the death knell to everything for the Tribe. So in this game, at least, it was just something that I know that all teams are going to try to utilize in the best way possible. But that seemed to start so many things stop so many things for the Tribe before it got started offensively.
Yes, and the one-timer saves there right towards the end. Or not towards the end. In the middle there. I think it was a 2-goal game at that time. I think it was 5-3, I want to say.
Yeah.
And Tunic, back-to-back one-timer saves, along with all of a sudden having no boost and the Bananas being able to get past that. Fantastic job by them. Fantastic job by them. We're just waiting for the other game to set up here now. I believe, where are... where go?
I know we got Tropics Generals next
Yes, sir.
in the 10:15 slot. We'll see if Army decides to rub it in. Putting BMX first.
I do hope he's out there tonight. I haven't had a chance to call him in one of these games.
Oh, there you go.
I think he is, because he was asking about rules. I think there was a lag out in the previous game, so. Looks like we've got an update to the stream for game 2. It won't be greener. I'll get you a link there right away.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Just check the media chat, and I'll have it up there in 2 seconds. Oh, excuse me. My full apologies, everybody. I'm getting over a bout of food poisoning. Life has been absolutely crappy. But we're still here. We're still here. We're still here. What's been going on? All right. Oh, looks like we had a lag out in the Generals Dragons game. Greener got booted there, so that one, they're not restarting it. I think it's in the third. But yeah, they got 2:25 left there in the third, and then we will bring in you the Miami Tropics and Generals in game 2. That is going to be a very interesting one.
Do we get a? We're getting a preview right now, actually, of your lineup.
Yeah, I can tell you we were going to have Greener, John Hancock, Big Truck, and who the heck did I play in that? I'm the worst owner ever. I don't even know. I just put names in there. Oh, it's Salpip.
Would have figured, but you got 2 options, so I get it.
Yeah, I literally just flipped a coin. I was like, which one plays on which one? Both are absolute monsters in net, so it's going to be fun to see.
Detroit's got the pocket. Here he comes.
43 seconds left in that game. I'm just going to take a quick break here and leave you on the hot seat for everybody. I'll be back
Appreciate it.
in 1 minute here.
Here in their own zone. Caps play the puck behind the cage. Hammers the shot. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Toronto's coaches had to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Puck moved over to Carney.
Just want to say thank you to Army. You said you sent me the lineups. I have no idea where you sent me those lineups, but I'm excited to see who you're playing, especially now that I know who Sean's lineups are going to be. And hoping to get a chance to see a few of these players that I'm not too familiar with. Wet Bikini, Scub Daddy, Nux I've heard a lot about, and Johnny Longtwig I've heard so much about those players, so I'm excited to see the core of your draft in comparison to the players I'm a little bit more familiar with, obviously with BMX and LDG Ninja Fish. So looking forward to seeing those players for the first time. But also excited to see Scooter. I have no idea where Scooter's going to wind up playing this season. Played incredible goalie in the championship series that we saw. And not really sure where Scooter's going to wind up, like I said. But this is a team that the Tropics put together whether it be from BMX, like I said, to LGG Ninja Fish, to so many of these people that I've and the people all in between that I've heard so much about. I'm just looking forward to seeing what those lineups wind up looking like.
Yeah, they didn't have enough. They weren't really in control of the game. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun in these ones, but when you don't win, you don't feel too good.
Like Shawnee would let us know right before he had to go for a little bit. He talked about his lineup, so we're going to see Sal Pip in goal. Sal Pip, one of the better goalies from season 4. Very excited to see how he plays, but ended season 4 first in save percentage. Has about an 80% career save percentage in the VVHL, was tied for third in wins last season, and was fourth in goals allowed average at just over 4 3/4 at 4.78. So definitely one of the better goalies, but like I said, they have two great options there. But along with Sal Pip in net, you're going to see John Hancock on defense. John Hancock, again, familiarity with Shawnee and the team, with Team Azer, because of the World Cup and the win with Jamaica. Big Truck, we talked a little bit about in the pregame. Very, very solid forward player, and had so much success with the Sloths offensively last year. So I'm excited to see how he gets integrated into this team. So really excited to see that lineup versus what we're going to see coming forward here, along with Greener as well, who I personally have never gotten a chance to see play, but I've heard so much offensively again about what Greener brings to the ice. So very excited to see that team and how it's going to look on the ice as a unit. And obviously excited to figure out who, as I said before, who the Tropics are going to wind up playing. And I'm going to have a heck of a time not calling them the Flint Tropics. I'll tell you that.
What is it, the Flint Tropics? What's that from? Oh, that's
Semi-pro.
Yes.
I just keep thinking Flint, Michigan Mega Bowl, I think is what it calls it. And I also want to say that some players are going to get traded for a washing machine. Like that it all just falls into place.
Looks like the Generals are getting set up here. Am I doubling up on the audio? Hold on. I might be. There we go. I figured it out. Well, if this game's anything like the first one, then we are in for a darn treat, that's for sure. Oh? Is the stream crashing? Not ours. I think ours is. Period. The game restarts. It's the third. First, we will play it out with restart. Essentially start. All right, let me see what's going on. Is his... Oh, I know why. I'm a smart man. It looks like the Tropics are going to be bringing out Johnny Longtwig, one of the guys we talked about, wanting to see more of. I didn't see the rest. Gosh darn it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Greener. Big truck.
Was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports.
Well, I'm terrible at this. I missed everybody.
Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. And we are
Going to be one back there to BMX. He's going to get it over to Twig. Twig taking it in. Going to be met there by Greener. Oh, nice little play there by Twig to get it back from Greener then. And he's going to cut in. What a save by Salpip. It's nice to say that for my own team for once.
I'm sure that makes things a lot, brings you a lot more calmness for these games.
I think it's Army on wing, so I'm going to say that for now. The truck going to bring it in. He tries to cut across. That's going to be some nice defense there by the Tropics. Get it across to Army. Army's going to cut in, stop, short, shoot. Wow. Shot. 1-0 Tropics.
Yep, you called it. That's Army, and back at it again. Another player who's picking up where they left off after last season.
the way they've started tonight. Look at this. Already the first goal of the game, and just trying to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done.
Face off going to be one here by the Generals. Greener going to be taking it in. Nice little move there at the line. He cuts in, tries to get it. Nice little block there by BMX. Leaky, oh, and he follows it up. Greener makes it a tie game.
And that's what you're looking for. That's the dangerous player that you were surprised fell to you at 9. Quick offense.
And he's really gelled with his line mates, and it showed on that last goal.
Greens won it. They gain possession here inside the neutral
That's
zone.
going to be John Hancock up to Greener. Goes short side. Big save there by the Tropics. Trying to figure out who they have in net, and it's driving me crazy.
Really shocked that that puck didn't find the back of the net, James. I mean, he was in tight. His perfect
Generals are going to pick it up in their own zone. Going to get it up to Greener. Cuts. Makes a move. Oh, just a little off course there.
Gets control of the
Generals reset in their own zone. Going to be Hancock. Going to get it up to Big Truck. Truck holds it on the boards. Holds it on the boards. Oh, he's met there by Johnny Longtwig. Longtwig already impressing. Taking notes mentally as we speak. Nice little play there by John Hancock to set that up. Gets it up to Truck. Truck back to John Hancock.
Winnipeg's on the attack. Blast from the puck.
Oh, big shot. Big save there by the Tropics.
We got a whistle as the puck's
That was a great pass. Over to a lot of ice.
halfway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive
The puck one there by the Tropics. They're going to get it out. It's going to be Army bringing it around the boards. Johnny Longtwig and Hancock go into the corner. It's won by Longtwig. Gets it out in front. Nice save there by Salpip. Wow. Back up the Truck now.
And this is a case where that
And he's got John Hancock with him on the right side. Big one-timer. Big save by the Tropics.
Miami's got a hold of the puck. Gaining momentum in the offense.
Seeing a very different mentality from the goalies, already feeling comfortable to pass it out very quickly. Obviously, going to make me eat my words immediately, but before that,
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the
Yeah,
puck.
everything changes game to game. Very interesting to see how this plays out here. Greener
The Tropics win it.
gonna lose it there to Longtwig, and it's gonna be Big Truck bringing it in against BMX, who holds him up, gets it back though off the post and into the corner, tries to get out in front, not going in. A little bit of sand.
we figured out who Von Kleist or oh, there we go, Wepikini is
Oh,
leaking.
wet bikini in net. Yeah, and BMX is the defenseman.
Ah, well, I should have known that.
Truck in the corner, gets it out in front. Oh, it's gonna be nice little hold there by the Tropics. I cannot stress how happy I am to know their goalie name now, because I always feel so bad not giving people their credit. Face off here in the Tropic Zone. Tie up by the Generals. Going to be picked up by BMX, though. He's going to get poked off his stick. It's going to stay in the Tropic Zone. Ringed around the boards back the other way. Hancock over to Truck. Big shot. Bikini with the save. And he's going to hold it.
Sometimes when it comes to you figuring out who's who, you won't even get to see the players when they pop up in the lineups, and you somehow figure it out. It's like a beautiful mind. I just figure you have all these boards all around you. I don't know how you do it sometimes.
I also have some conspiracies.
We'll get to those later.
Yeah, that's right. Dude, you think the moon is real? Okay.
The moon is flat.
Exactly.
The Generals gain possession along the wall.
It's going to be Greener into Truck. Takes it a nice save there by Bikini. Stops, holds short, gets it out in front. Greener can't finish that one when it's going to be picked up by BMX. He is going to stop short, gets it down to Army. Army's going to be met by the shoulder of John Hancock, though. It's going to be going down through everybody. Is that going to be icing? It is not. 4 minutes left here in the first. 1-1. The Tropics regrouping in their own zone. Ooh, nice little hit there. 2-on-2 now into the Tropic Zone. Nice little spin there by Greener. Oh, nice little poke there by Army. Keeps it safe, but John Hancock's going to pick it up. Going to keep it at the zone. Shot tip. Nice save there by Bikini. Army in the corner. He gets hit. BMX with the poke check. Keeps it safe from the front of the zone. He's going to go behind his own net. Get pinned. Gets it around. Army's going to pick it up. Army holds short. Gets it up to BMX. BMX back to Army on the other side. Stop short. Shoots. Big block there by John Hancock. Down the other way, picked up by BMX. He's going to get it down to Johnny Longtwig. Yeah, oh, he's going to cut in the front. Nice little save there by Salpip.
I think it appears to me now that Army's name on the ice is probably Jackie Moon.
Yeah.
That's the main character of the semi-pro. So just figured that out.
All right, just like that, end of the first is going to be 1-1 here. Just catching up with the Discord chat now.
The second period, right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around.
And that's something we're used to seeing on the Generals with BMX, but obviously you still pick some pretty solid defensemen.
Oh, yeah. John Hancock's a certified stud, and Ogre's okay. I mean, he is what he is. He's kind of a, But it is whatever. Nah, I bug him like that. Only because, okay, his name for, what was it? There's another league we play in, a Sixes league. And he kept scoring big goals in the semifinal, and his name was Sean Loves Kale.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So I just had to sit there and take that the whole time, watching the stream for like 60 people. I was like, no, I don't.
Well, I mean, then I understand it now then. I get it now. I will say, oh, by the way, the Ogre Scrolls, they were great, and I'm looking forward to those coming with some more frequency. Really enjoyed reading those.
Absolutely. Shout out to Ogre for those. The man is a very good, I don't want to say he's an analyst because that almost sounds like cheap, but he's got a very good analytical mind for reading people and kind of does a very good job at almost predicting what they could do. So I owned him with him in that Sixes league, and he knew his stuff through and through. Ooh, nice little block there by Big Truck. It's going to be picked up by Johnny Longtwig. Gets it back to BMX. BMX tries to get it to Army. That's going to be picked off by Truck, though. General's going to be pushing the other way. Truck over to Greener. Short side. Bikini throws it over the bar. Oh, back out in front again. Wet Bikini with a big save. Gets it over to Hancock, and he buries it. 2-1 Generals.
Just shot after shot after shot. It was relentless, the Generals' pressure, but I'd give Bikini credit there. It looked like he was shoveling snow there on that one save.
Oh.
That was the first of many he had to endure before that goal, unfortunately, snuck by.
great timing that it's able to
Puck going to
finish
be
it
one
off.
there by the Generals. Going to be Greener, who's got Truck in front, and he's going to hold it. Ooh, I see what he was trying to go for there. Nice little play, but BMX is not easy to get around. Army going to take it out. He's going to get it to Johnny Longtwig.
He loses it.
Tropics setting up here in the General zone. Ooh, bit of an errant pass, but that they should keep possession out of this one. Nice little play there by Bikini.
The puck in the defensive end.
Gets it up to BMX. Ooh, a little bit of an errant pass there. Army can't get that. Generals are going to capitalize. Truck's going to take this one, and he is going to turn, get it over to Greener. Nice save by Bikini. Chance kind of brewing here for the Tropics out of this. Johnny Longtwig taking it out. He's got Army in the middle. Nice spin. Oh, nice little defense there by the Generals. Greener, no. Oh, what a nice little shot off the backboards there. Nice defense by the Tropics, though. It's going to be, oh, wow.
Great reflexes there.
Great one-timer save there.
Winnipeg's coaches were
You know you're getting fantastic commentary when all you hear is, oh, wow.
lead as a result here in the second.
I mean, it really says it all.
Gains possession with both centers all
Puck one here by the Tropics. BMX is going to get it up to Johnny Longtwig. Nice little spin there, but that is going to be picked off by Greener. Greener going to hold short. He's going to get it back from John Hancock. He's going to get met at the line, though. It's going to be Army up to Johnny Longtwig. 2-0. Tie game.
I'm not exactly who Twig just hit, but they must have owed him lunch money or something, because that was nasty. And then he said, on top of it, I'm just going to put some points on the board.
Past the midway mark of the frame. We are all
2-2 at the halfway point of this game.
They grab possession of the puck after that center.
General's going to win the draw here, though. They're going to get it back in. Truck looks, shoots. Nice block there by the Tropics. Army and Twig 2-on-1 now the other way. Oh, my goodness. Gets him to bite over to Longtwig. 3-2.
And how good does that feel? You can see the
Clearly feeling it right now. Twig really making a name for himself already. Was one of the players that we were excited to see. 5th-round pick, so already making a name, like I said. But it's very exciting to see 2 quick back-to-back goals from Twig.
BMX going to bring it in here now. He's going to get it over to Army. Army with the shot tipped by BMX. When you defensemen throwing tips, you know your team's running on all cylinders.
love the butterfly as he drops
BMX back to Army. Army's going to get hit at the point there, though. BMX is going to pick it up, though. He's got Twig. Oh, what a shot and what a save. My goodness. Twig gets his own rebound, though. Full pressure now. General's going to be losing all their speed and momentum here in a second. Oh, it's going to be an errant pass, though. That may set the counter. No, Bikini's going to come out, get it up. Can they keep it going? No, pressure resets. Generals get lucky there. Nice little drop pass to BMX. Tries to get over to Army. He's going to be hit, though. It's going to be Greener. It's going to be a 3-0 for the Generals here against Bikini. 3-0.
Greener, again, just as dangerous as he was early in the game. Dangerous again here. And that was just a tough situation for any goalie to be in. So Wet Bikini can't feel bad about that one. It's one-on-one, and there's only so much you can do.
You want to talk about Crave Dog being a guy you don't want on breakaways. Greener has made me cry many a time with that move.
We're already seeing it. Already seeing him making a name for himself early on. Again, one of these players that we didn't get a chance to see last season. So very not much needed, but very exciting to see the influx of talent already in these first 2 games for the VVHL overall.
Ooh, gets it out in front. Oh, boy, oh boy. Just can't get it to go out in front. Greener's going to bury that.
His ears must be burning and knowing we're talking about him, but Greener is just putting on a performance. That time, I was surprised the first opportunity didn't go in, but Greener said, "No, don't worry about it. We'll get the next one."
Face-off one here by the Generals. Winning the shooting battle as well right now, 21-11 with 3 minutes left here in the second, but it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Army in, goes far side. What a save by Southpip. Now back the other way. Greener's going to have it. He's got little boost to work with here. Gets it out in front, and Hancock buries it. Generals firing on all cylinders right now.
That may have been one of the most picture-perfect passes to a one-timer I've ever seen. That was crazy. The spin to the very, very fluid one-timer. That was great teamwork, and just overall, the Generals are starting to show a lot of comfort in the first game together.
exactly the way it should be, and they'll be heading into
That being said, lots of time left to go here. We've got a full period plus the last minute here in the second. General's pushing down. It's going to be Hancock, who's going to get picked off by Army at the line. Army's going to have a breakaway here. 38 seconds left. Goes back and score!
The patience, making the goalie commit, and then a wide open net. That was a great job by Army, showing a lot of success with the old veteran move.
Makes no mistakes and makes this a one-goal game. What a goal there by Army.
Quick feed to Edward. Takes a hit on the play.
We got 6 seconds left here. Generals may have a chance for one more. 1 second, and they get the shot, but Wet Bikini up to the task.
A fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2.
And we're seeing a little bit of the same thing we saw in the first game, where the first period we're starting to see a little bit of the jitters and a lot of quick early offense. Second period, obviously Twig started really making a lot of noise, but really went back to the Generals' momentum swing. But overall, just been a very exciting first two games that we're seeing. In the first 5 periods of play that we've seen has just been a lot of fast-paced offense and some brutal hits, but also more than anything else, I would say the amount of saves that we've seen or multiple saves in a row that we've seen have been just absolutely filthy and disgusting to see in the best way possible.
Absolutely. And a little bit of stats here from the one and only Captain Pickle. Shout out Captain Pickle. We got Greener with 3 goals, 2 assists. Big Truck with 5 assists. John Hancock with 2 goals and 1 assist. And on the Tropic side, we've got Johnny Longtwig with 2 goals, 1 assist. BMX with 1 assist. And Army, 2 goals, 2 assists. We are in for one heck of a third period.
Yeah, regardless of whatever the score may be right now, both teams have shown the offensive and defensive capabilities to really disrupt anything the other team's trying to do and create their own offense off of those disruptions. So it's really anybody's game so far coming into the third period. VVHL special as always, especially with a 1 goal separating the two teams.
Ooh, just like that, Generals get one back here. Sorry, looking at the other screen for a second here. Big Truck finally gets on the goal board for his 6th point of the night.
It's nice to say something and then actually have that happen instead of the opposite happen, like always. So thank you very much, Truck. I appreciate that greatly.
Nice little shot there. A big save by Wet Bikini. Generals up 2 here. 6-4, 18:46 left here in the third. Going to be a face-off here in the Tropics zone. Why is this not full screen? Who's in charge of this? Oh, crap. It's me. Greener and Longtwig right there off the draw. It's going to be pushed down there to Army. Army's going to turn, get it over to Johnny Longtwig. He's going to hold up short. Gets it over to Army in front. Little puck bouncer. Sal Pip says no.
Winnipeg's got the lead early in this third period. They have been a high.
Anything you want to see more out of your team?
No, it's week 1. You know, mostly just get out there. Get some real competition under your belt, which there's been plenty of. So, you know, as week 2 or 3 come on, then we start to think things out. But I think they've been certified bosses so far.
Agreed.
That being said, only a 2-goal lead here in the third, and the Tropics have been pushing. Nice little save there by Wet Bikini on a shot by Greener off a good pass by Truck, too. BMX with the block. He's going to get this out of the zone, up to Twig. But that's going to be an errant pass. It's going to be picked off by John Hancock. Greener, Truck. Nice save by Bikini. Ooh, nice little hit there, too, by Johnny Longtwig. He's going to get it out. He's going to get it over to Army. Army's going to hold up, slow it down a little bit. Army with the shot from the point. Nice save there by Sal Pip. He's going to hold on wisely. Gets this whistle here with 13:26 left.
We've had a pretty frantic pace, seemingly, these first 2 periods. So this third period has kind of slowed down a little bit. We've seen a lot more patience from both teams.
BMX gets it across the twig, back to BMX, who's going to hold it. He's going to look. He's going to get it over to Army. Army with the shot. Nice save there by Salpip again. Throw it into the corner. Going to be picked up by Long Twig. BMX spin at the point. Oh, it's going to be picked off by Truck, who's going to get it down to Greener, who's going to have the speed and the space. And backhand. What a save by McKinney. And he gets the rebound.
Again, patience, but I was saying both teams were having a lot of patience, and I definitely am seeing a lot from the Tropics, but that clearly is another great example right there. And Greener really making a name for himself in this first game, very clearly.
Generals up by 3 here in the third period. Still lots of time left, though. They have been winning the shot battle. But Miami has proven that they can score with a few shots just here and there. Greener going to get it in, get it over the line. Over to Hancock. Hancock's going to hold it, spin, hold short. Nice little work on the blue line. Oh! It's a big truck, and that is another goal for the Generals.
And that is what is so dangerous about this Generals team. Is just there's from the first line that we're seeing right now to the second line that we're going to see tomorrow. You're just again, it's the very well-rounded multiple players that can really bounce off of each other and kind of play the game of space and replace, if you will. So, and that's something that obviously we know that the Tropics have elements of that, but we've also seen some elements here where you're seeing BMX. Sometimes he's staying back, sometimes he's joining the fray offensively. So maybe it's those comfort levels with those two players.
Did something happen there? Did I miss it or what?
It looked like play restarted and only one person was aware of it.
And only one person was there, yeah. Well, the game's a little bit, so I'm not going to say anything at the moment, but we'll talk about that as an admin team just to go back and watch that again. Because, yeah. Or was that the sinking thing and I was looking at the wrong screen? Either way, we'll figure it out. It's the start of the season. Truck going to bring it in here now. He's got a Hancock there. Nice little block in front by the Tropics.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Edward. He
Just
carries
a
the puck along the
weird
wing.
play.
Quick shot. No room for that one to get through.
All right, sorry about that. It's going to be Miami picking it up in the general zone. Shot from the point. BMX scores. Look at this guy.
Proving to be just as versatile as we were talking about. That seems to be the key, and proving he is not just a defenseman.
Nice little shot there. 3.5 minutes left here in the third. 4-goal lead for the Generals. BMX picking it up in the corner, gets it around the boards. Army's going to pick it up, but that's going to be picked up by Greener. He's going to spin in the half wall. Nice little defense there by the Tropics. Going to be Army over to BMX to Twig. 2-on-2 here, BMX and Army. Nice save there by Salpip. 1 minute left here. Truck cutting into the middle, finds the slot, finds Greener. No, it's going to be picked off by BMX. Nice little play there. Army going to turn, gets it up to BMX. 1-on-1 here with John Hancock. Tries to get over to Army, but that is a nice little pick off there by Big Truck. BMX deep in the zone, shot, big save, Salpip. BMX at center ice, slowing it down for his team, gets it over to Army. Army, big shot, that's going to wing around though. 30 seconds left here. Wet Bikini gets it around, and yeah, he's, a little bit of chaos there. It's going to stay out though. BMX picking it up in front of his goalie. Going to get it up to Twig. 15 seconds left here. 2-on-1 now for the Tropics. Long Twig with the shot off the pass, and Salpip says no. Ooh, penalty shot.
Similar to what happened towards the end of the game in the first time slot.
Not sure what the pause is all about. But, I'd really think that one of the keys to this game is John Hancock's 9,562 spooky pucks. That is, it is a, I don't know.
I didn't know that was a stat we were keeping this year. If I'd have known that, I mean, I would have written a note.
It's in the top right corner where, and he goes Gertie with it. No, it's just one of those currencies that EA added in.
Gotcha. Tis the season and all. I think this is a game where everyone on the ice outside of the goalies, I think everyone has scored, which is obviously something you will see a little bit more often in threes. But we saw plenty of games last season that didn't end that way. So something always nice to note that, again, we talked about how well-rounded everybody is, and that goes to show it.
Yeah, no doubt. It was a great job by both teams here. And you know what? I'm sure there's going to be... not bitterness. I don't think the word is bitterness. When you really want to beat somebody because they beat you. What's the word that I'm looking for there? Fuck it. Bitterness.
Yeah, that works. I'm trying to think of another word that you might be going for. But I can't think of one.
I barely know English, and it's the only one I know.
Well, I mean, they did. The Tropics did call you their rivals, so I mean, I know it's got a sting for them. No pun intended for the game coming up in the 10:45 slot.
Grudge match.
There you go. That's a good one.
All right, let's get set up here for the 10:45 time slot before this medicine kicks in and I pass out hard.
Playing beat the clock tonight.
That's right. That's right. Again, we will have the Sting and the Ice Hawks coming into this game. A little bit of that Captain Pickle advanced stats from that last game there. Greener, 6 goals, 3 assists. Big Truck, 2 goals, 6 assists. John Hancock, 2 and 2. Johnny Longtwig, 2 and 2. BMX 1 and 1. And Army, 2 and 3. Great firepower by both sides. And yeah, it's been great. Just absolutely fantastic games tonight. Let's hop over here to see who's going to be running for the Ice Hawks. How do I do what I know how to do? There we go. We'll just hide that there. It looks like Super Mario TA15 at center. I have no idea who that is.
I think it's Super Mariota.
Oh, duh. Good call. This is why you're the brains and I'm the guy with food poisoning.
You know, that usual 1-2 combo.
Yeah. X Nazar, that man Jay on defense, and Super Mariota. Super Mariota.
One of the picks we didn't really talk about prior to these games, but Shady Reaper winding up a 4th round pick was very surprising.
Yes, absolutely. And Papa Palpatine in that. Shout out Papa Palpatine. And that is going to be the Sting against the Ice Hawks.
And that was EK at center, correct?
EK at center, yes. EK against Torchit at center. And we're going to get our first looks of Caffrey this season.
Number 1 overall pick.
Number 1 overall pick, and I think we're about to find out why. Well, we already know why, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And we are off in the 10:45 game with the Sting taking on the Ice Hawks here. Caffrey going to be bringing it in. He's going to drop it down low to EK Metal. Metal working behind the net. Looks to get it back to the point, but that's going to be picked up by Letty. Shout out Letty. Haven't played with Letty in a while. He was a general for a bit last season. Oh, we're going to get a quick penalty shot, though. Torch it with a nice drive to the net. Torchit versus Papa
Palpatine.
Palpatine.
And that's gonna be a penalty shot tripping all day long.
Here we go. Torchit, one-on-one, getting a little fancy with it, trying to throw him off. Oh, check. Oh, nice little play there.
It's a great job. Aggressiveness from Papa Palpatine there.
Torchit gonna wing it back. That man Jay tries to get it back down low. That's gonna get picked off though. It's gonna be EK Metal going back the other way with Caffrey. Caffrey getting a little shifty at the point. He's gonna hold it. He's gonna stop at the half wall. Gets it back to the point. Shady. Shady's gonna turn, get it down low, get it back to Caffrey. Oh, it's gonna be picked up, and that's gonna be Torchit going again the other way. He's got that man Jay with him. Goes forehand. What a save by Papa Palpatine. Stinger going to regroup in their own zone. It's going to be up to Caffrey, but that's going to be met by a poke check of Torchit. Tries to go down low. That's an errant pass. We got icing. 15-15. A very eventful 4 minutes and 45 seconds to start this game.
Papa was a third-round pick for the Sting, so he's already proven his worth more than once.
Going to be one back here by the Ice Hawks. They're going to get it down. It's going to be Torchit. Tries to get it across. Nice little defensive play there by Shady. Up to Caffrey. Going to get picked off there again, but Shady's going to pick it up off the pickoff. Shady's got Caffrey in front. Goes short side. Nice save there by Super Mariota.
And there's quite a few players on both teams that we're going to get a chance to see for the first time. And Super Mariota is one of those players, and already proving as a fourth-round pick. Again, just like Papa on the other side as a third-round pick, proving value very early on.
Ice Hawks going to try and set up in the Sting zone here. I think we got a penalty. The Sting are going to get a penalty shot here. Oh, one of those errant hits in front of the net. I hate those. Those drive me crazy as a player. Why did they make the shoot button, the hit button? In one-on-one here, and he scores. EK Metal opens it up for the Sting.
Just got put in a bad spot. It's hard. It's hard on the one-on-ones always, but when you get shifted that far out of position, it's always going to be rough.
No doubt, no doubt. A nice little play there by the Ice Hawks, and a big save by Palpatine. Shady gonna get it up to Caffrey. Back to Shady. Nice little hold at the line there by EK Metal. He gets it back. Shot. Nice save there, and wisely holds it. As they clean out the crease after the whistle.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Woos won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Across the line.
Brought in here by the Ice Hawks. Letty going to try and get it across. Oh, that's going to be a nice little pick up there by EK Metal. It's going to be Shady and Caffrey, and just off the side of the net. Oh, it stays out. Ice Hawks keep it a 1-goal lead.
Mariota was doing everything he could to try to just get a hold of the puck to ice it, and it just wasn't cooperating there for a few different attempts.
Nice little draw here. We can have another penalty shot. Yes, we are. And I think it is going to be the aforementioned first-round pick, Caffrey. Going to get a one-on-one shot here with Super Mariota.
Uh-oh.
I really like that name, Super Mariota. I feel like I should have seen that a lot. Caffrey, one-on-one. Brings it in, goes forehand, and he scores. Close quarters it up.
Oh, the mullet is just as spectacular as the goal shooting ability.
Face off one here by the Sting. Going to be back up to Caffrey with the Sting holding a 2-0 lead right now. Ooh, gets around the... Ooh, goes short side. Too much happening. Can't talk. Oh, it's a nice steal, too, by Metal. Oh, my goodness, what a save by Super Mariota. Gets it up in front. What a save on Caffrey. Going back the other way. Oh, my goodness. If the Ice Hawks win this game, Think about that whole play, start to finish. 2 big saves by Super Mariota into a partial breakaway for the Ice Hawks, and then just buries it. My goodness. Tries to hit him with the hip check, but Caffrey too good, gets around it.
We talked a lot before the season, during the draft, anytime you want to say, about a lot of these great players shifting into ownership, and I think one of those that got lost in the shuffle is Torchit. Torchit on the Blue Dragons last year was an exceptional goal scorer, so seeing him take charge of his own team is really putting a mark on this game for sure.
Yeah, a team starts off on a big foot like that when you've got or a good first step when you've got a guy like Torchit at the helm. Face-off here is going to be tied up, and it is going to be won by the Ice Hawks. Caffrey with a nice poke check, though, but that is going to be picked up by Torchit. Gets it across to that man, Jay. Back to Torchit. Oh, but EK Metal with some good defensive plays there. Is that a hit? That is a hit. I thought that was almost a trip. Nice little play there by Letty. Gets it up to that man, Jay. Tries to get it across to Letty. Can't go, though. Caffrey with some nice defense to pick that off. He's going to turn it. Going to give them a little bit of time to set up. Nice little zone entry there. He's got Shady at the point, and he's got EK Metal going down low. He's going to cut, turn. Ooh, nice defense there by that man, Jay. Gets it out in front. Oh, and that is dirty. Nice pass. What a shot. 3-1.
Caffrey making a lot of noise very early on, proving very quickly to everybody why he was the number 1 overall pick. Has been just consistently a weapon no matter where he's shooting from.
Sting win the draw. They're going to get back down to Caffrey. 1:20 left here in the first. Gets it out in front just like that. 4-1. Shady Reaper on a nice pass by Caffrey.
Caffrey showing some passing skills, but Shady Reaper, no slouch on his own. A great, well-rounded player that can be dangerous no matter where you align him, and that is where we see Shady be just as dangerous as anybody else on those one-timers.
Face-off won by the Sting there, but that's going to be picked off by Torchit. Torchit in on Palpatine. Palpatine keeps it out. Down to Caffrey. Caffrey, nice little between the legs play. Gets it poked off his stick, but he gets it right back. Gets it out in front. EK Metal. Nice save there by Mariota. What a period by both teams here, but the Sting coming out on top.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, both of these teams have had moments where, I mean, especially for Mariota, has played incredible in certain stretches of this game. But offensively right now, it's the story of the game is Caffrey. You know I keep mentioning it, but that's really what's going on in the passing as well as the assist. It's just, the passing as well as the goal scoring has just been dynamite, and so many members of this team are dangerous on the Sting, but the Ice Hawks are no slouches in any way, shape, or form, like we talked about with Torch. So with a lot of hockey left, I'm really excited to see how Torch turns his team around for another period of play.
Ogre in the chat says, Ice Hawks, cousin to Ethan. Shout out Ethan Hawke. Hollywood former A-list? Was Ethan Hawke ever an A-list actor?
I mean, I would say he was at one point when he was in Training Day. I guess that would be the only time I would say.
That's a good call. That's a good call. That's a really good movie. Just looking at what Pickle sent us here quick. Torchit with 1 goal that period. That man Jay 1 assist. Letty off the board on that one. Goalie Mr. Super Mariota with 1 assist. We've got EK with 1 goal, 2 assists. Caffrey 2 goal, 1 assist. Shady Reaper with 1 goal. Let's see what happens here in the second. Ice Hawks coming down the ice. Nice defense there by Shady, though. Actually, sorry, I believe that was EK. EK going to bring it in. He's going to hold up short. He gets it over to Caffrey. Caffrey turns, but that's a nice poke check there by that man, Jay. Going to get it up the ice and picked off, and the Stinger going to bring it back the other way again. Letty meeting EK Metal with his shoulder. EK with a nice little turn. Goes far side. Nice save there by Super Mariota. Caffrey on the half wall on the right side. Going to hold it. Gonna turn, gets it out across. Wow, nice save there by Mariota. Torch it, gets it down. Picked up by Letty. Ooh, he's got no boost. He's trying desperately. He's sucking through swamp water right now. Letty in the corner. Can they get some boost back? What a nice spin. And it just doesn't go. Sting going back now the other way. EK with Caffrey in the middle. Nice poke, but oh, it goes in. Devastating for that man, Jay. And Super Mariota was a nice play. Some nice defense. But Caffrey gets the goal. Face off.
Just unlucky there.
Center. 5-1 Sting right now. Shady gonna get it out to Caffrey. Caffrey up to EK. EK slips a check, gets it down deep. Gonna get it back to Caffrey. He's gonna set up in front. Ooh, gets it back to Shady at the point, but it can't go. EK going short side. Way to hold that short side there by Mariota. Torch it now. Coming in. Nice little moves there. Papa Palpatine up to the task. It's going to be EK with Caffrey. 2-on-1 kind of right now, but oh, nice little defense by that man. Jay, 2-on-1 now the other way. It's going to be Torch it and Letty. Torch it tries to get it to Letty. Nice defense there by Shady. You know, one thing I don't see teams doing right now is shooting the puck. Everybody wants that 1T. Ooh, nice defense there. Caffrey in front with 1T. That would have been an automatic goal. Nice little play there. Papa stands on his head up to the task. IceHawks keep the puck, though. They're going to get it out in front. Nice defense there by the Sting. Caffrey spins, shoots, fires it off his own player's back. Torch it, gets the puck in, across, goal for the IceHawks. Wow, nice little play there.
Papa's been doing a great job going from post to post, and this time it's just so hard to track a one-timer that quickly. And that was a great job, great pass, and just too much space on the far side there for Papa to try to protect.
Yeah, you got to respect Torchit's short side shot, and that just opens up the 1T right there. Face off here, 5-2, only a 3-goal game. We still got half this game left. It is by no means over. Letty taking Caffrey off the puck. He's going to get it up to Torchit. Torchit, 1 move, 2 move. Nice poke check there by Shady, I believe it was, that got him there. Caffrey, far side to EK. EK going to cut in. Spinning off the half wall again. It's going to be, a bit of a hiccup there, and it's going to be Torchit on a breakaway with Palpatine. Nice goal for the IceHawks. Sorry, my voice and brain are just fried at this point. So, and not for all the fun reasons.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but there was another Torchit momentum shifter, and that's what we're hoping to see more of, or at least the IceHawks are hoping to see more of.
Yes, sir. Sting are going to reset, though. Caffrey setting up. He's got the man across. Nice poke there by Torchit. Going to be going the other way now. IceHawks looking to make it a 1-goal game. That man, Jay, across to Letty. What a save. What a save. Oh, Papa can't make the third one. That is a 1-goal game now. IceHawks pushing back.
Sorry to be corny, but third time's a charm. That there was only so much a goalie can do in any of those situations. Like we've seen it in all 3 games. There's just too much talent in this league. If you leave a puck out there, a goalie can only protect the net so much before it's going in. And usually 3 is the one where you're going to see a lot more increased chances, apparently, from what we've seen today or tonight.
Yeah, it sounds like the goalies in this league have got to learn to save the third shot in a row. Put it all up.
Yeah, that's clearly the core lesson from what I'm saying. But only a 1-goal game right now. So we talked about things turning around, and VVHL third period, or second period right now is living up to it, making it exciting for a setup for a third period.
IceHawks looking to tie this up before the start of the third. Letty's going to bring it in. Gets it back to the point. That man, Jay, is going to hit the high slot. Nice save there by Papa. Letty again going short side. Oh, hits the post, stays out. Caffrey behind his own net now. Going to try and slow things down, get things going back for the Sting here again. Gets it back to Shady. Shady up to Caffrey. No icing, though. Torch it. Gets past Caffrey there. He's got a little bit of room on that side. Gets it out in front. Big save by Papa. Sting back the other way now. Are they going to get something late here? No, that's a big save there by Mariota, holding that short side. That man Jay with 4 seconds left, picked off. Are the Sting going to have one last chance? I don't think so. No. 5-4 at the end of 2.
Clearly, still anybody's game, and we saw it a lot last season. These 1-goal third periods in VVHL are, you have no idea what's going to happen. It just never can be called before it starts. So usually one team will just start running away, and it just seems to happen that way, or we're going to come down to the very last second. So one of the two things is about to happen most likely, but I'm excited to figure out which one it may be. But VVHL is living up to it so far in night 1.
Yes, sir. If this is a sign of things to come, it is going to be a fantastic Season 5.
And right now, I mean, I know we're seeing some great offensive play, but these goalies are just playing fantastic right now. Papa on one end, and then Super Mariota on the other. There is two very high quality goalies out there on the ice right now that are making it very difficult, even in great situations, for these offenses to score. So for it to still be 5-4 is more so a credit to them than anything else.
Yes, sir. And for once, we have a game with some really close shots, 15-13. It's going to be a tight third period. Cuts in. Wow, right off the bat. Nice save by Palpatine. Caffrey in his own zone. Going to kind of hold up, slow things down again, get his team all set up. EK's cutting. Caffrey slows it. Oh, it is going to be offside there.
With all those hesitations, it's always hard to time the transition that you want to make with your teammate across the blue line into the offensive zone.
For sure. And that's something that comes with the season, too. As the season goes on, you get a little more on time with the rest of them.
For sure.
The Ice Hawks playing some good defense in their own zone, get it out, and it's going to be that man Jay cutting in, and Palpatine is strong to the cause there again. Pushed out. It's going to be the Sting pushing back. Wow, how is that staying out? I've never seen that. What a pass. Just got enough of the shot, but it hits the post and sits there.
The right post playing the 5th member of the Ice Hawks.
We'll get him on the MSO site so that we can track his stats.
There you go.
100% save percentage.
So far.
Hey, Torch It is going to get met there by EK Metal, and that is going to be going back the other way. He's going to stop short, tries to get it in front to Caffrey, just can't get it. Caffrey's going to hold short. Oh, tries to get it back to Shady. That's going to be picked up by Letty, who's got that man Jay streaking out, and he's got Torch It with him. Going to hold, turn. Oh, that's going to be up to Caffrey, who's going to get it to EK with some speed. Oh, nice defensive play there by that man Jay. Ooh, big hip check in the corner there, too, by EK over to Caffrey. Nope, can't get it to go, but they are going to keep possession in the zone here. Shady going to try and cut in front. Wow, nice hold there by Super Mariota.
That had to be nerve-wracking for Super Mariota. There was a lot of action, a lot of movement. You think your player has the puck cleared and nothing doing, and now you're back in danger very quickly with a lot of great scorers around you. So great job by Super Mariota to keep things calm.
And the Ice Hawks are going to win the draw, and they're going to turn that into offensive zone time at the other end of the ice. That man Jay, whoa, nice little 1T by Torch It. Big save by Palpatine, who's having himself a game. Both goalies having themselves a game.
Palpatine's doing a very good job of really closing out that short side of the net. Something we saw earlier in the games that we've watched tonight. That short side of the net has been a death nail sometimes, but so far Papa Palpatine seems to be even overcompensating to make sure that doesn't happen.
Sting back the other way now over to Caffrey. Wow, what a save by Mariota. He said, you're talking about the other team's goalie. Let's talk about me a little bit more. They're going to turn that into offensive zone pressure the other way. Torch It behind the Sting net. Back and forth, holding it. Oh, tries to get it out in front. Papa blocks it and is going to rightfully hold that there.
We've seen it a few times tonight where Torchit has kind of gotten stalled trying to make something happen against Papa, and not only is that a credit to Papa, but I think it's also over the course of the season we're going to start, like you said, start seeing the flow of these teammates, and the passing is going to be a little bit more effective as we get through the season. Something I'm sure Torchit picked up from playing with the Blue Dragons last season, excuse me.
Caffrey's going to get this up to EK. EK in the middle gets it over to Caffrey. Nice little pass and shot there, but Super Mariota again up to the task.
Sarnia's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third.
Face off here in the IceHawks zone. IceHawks down by 1 with 7:18 left in the third. Picked up by Caffrey off the tie-up. He's going to look to get to the high slot. Gets it across to EK, who's wide open for the tap-in. Nice play.
Very well set up. You saw Caffrey just taking time, being very patient, getting an opportunity to get EK to put Super Mariota in an impossible position with 2-on-1 situation right there, basically.
Torchit tries to get it out in front, but kind of gets lost in the pile of bodies there. Gets it on net, and Papa will rightfully just hold that and get a whistle.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume.
The way this third period has gone, usually in threes, the 2-goal separation isn't that much, but right now, the way that things have kind of slowed down, feels very different. Feels a little bit of a larger gap in this kind of game.
Nice little replay here. Nothing you could do there as a goalie.
And even, again, to Mariota's credit, he tracked it well. It's just couldn't get there in time, couldn't get the glove in the right place. It's always tough to do a glove save in general, but that's a really almost impossible situation, like you were saying.
Yeah, only way you can really do it is give up the short side, and that's 10 times worse in my opinion. Sting gonna set up here again. It's gonna be back to Shady. Shady's gonna get it down low. Is Caffrey gonna get this before? No, it's gonna get out of the zone, but they will keep possession. Little Dipsy doodling at center ice. He's gonna get it in. Oh, it's a nice pass there too, but just off the side of the net. Picked off by Letty as they try to get it back out in front. Letty's gonna get it to Torchit. Torchit gets it back to Letty. Whoa! There we go. Palpatine again can't stop the third shot.
No, there it is. There it is. Third time's a charm once again. Also, credit to the right post of the IceHawks with another save.
Yes, that's right. MVP. Most valuable post. Hey.
That's right. There you go.
That being said, jokes aside, we are in a 1-goal game here. This has probably been the game of the night, just back and forth.
You are not lying. This has been intense.
IceHawks gonna win the draw off the tie-up again. Letty's gonna get this in. Caffrey meets him at the point, but he gets it down low. Torchit is not gonna get there. It's gonna be Shady who's gonna get it up to Caffrey. Potential 2-on-1 here for the Sting. Nice poke check by that man. Jay, though, it's gonna be going the other way now. Pass up to Torchit. Last minute. Oh, what a save by Palpatine. And now it's gonna go the other way. It's gonna be Caffrey trying to get around that man. Jay, he does it. Wow, nice defense there. But Shady now. Oh, another save by Mariota. We're going to get maybe. No, it won't. Torchit. No, he can't do it. Oh, my goodness. End to end here in the last minute. Caffrey going to get nudged off the puck. Is he going to get it back, though? Yes, he is. He's got EK in front. He's going to try and spin out of the corner. Nice defense there by that man. Jay, though, Letty is going to get it up to Torchit. 3-on-1 here right at the end. Nice defense by Shady Reaper. Caffrey gets it out of the zone. Letty gets it, though. Gets it back to Torchit. Nobody's got any boost. Everybody's exhausted behind the net. 9 seconds left. Torchit keeps it. Gets it out in front to Letty. What a defensive play by Shady. And that is going to do it. The Sting are going to take our 10:45 game 6-5. What a game.
What a fury of action. Oh my goodness, at the end there, I'm on the edge of my seat. I got my hands on my head. Just there were so many close calls, opportunities that the Ice Hawks had, but that just goes to speak to the end-to-end defense of the Sting, and that was just a fantastic game by both teams. I think it's going to be hard to argue that Papa Palpatine, excuse me, doesn't walk away with the MVP of this game. I know there was so much offense, but the saves in this game that he came away with, and that's no slouch to Super Mariota, who probably made even more impressive saves, but the consistency of Papa Palpatine, I think, is what really pulled this off there at the end.
Yeah, both goalies, a 730 and a 750. I think Torchit's going to be replaying that breakaway in his head for the next week. He'll probably put himself in tomorrow. That's what I would do if I just to try and take your mind off it. But what a game by these two teams! Absolutely fantastic. What a night of hockey for everything. BA, we are back
and better than ever. And that's just the truth. That was incredible hockey. I mean, clearly there is an element of newness with all the players that we have, but the same old style of play, the same old exciting play that we're going to see from VVHL, and same old exciting play, maybe an oxymoron, but it's definitely what you can expect from what we see week in and week out, night in and night out as well each week.
Yes, sir. And for those of you still here, tomorrow we will have a Wednesday stream. It's going to be only Dan's. Backblast Dan and Dandy Randy will be bringing you what we've brought you tonight. But on Wednesdays, we're doubling up on the streams, baby. It's going to be great. So watch out for those two. They're going to do a phenomenal job. I can't wait to see what they're going to bring to the table with everything. And I can't wait to see how these stats played out tonight. I'm going to just keep poking Barkov in the site. You update the site yet? You update the site yet? You update the site yet? Because I need to see how the games went. Absolutely fantastic. But that being said, that's it for us tonight, I think. Any final thoughts there, BA?
The VVHL being back it means my Tuesday nights are a lot more fun and a lot more exciting. And if that's the first taste, I am excited for what week 2 has to bring. And also, like you said, excited to hear what Dandy Randy and Backblast have to show for themselves on a Wednesday. They're both fantastic, and they talk very well, about the game of hockey. So I'm very excited to hear what they have to say as those games play out.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't even know. Well, actually, no. We'll know by tomorrow, but it'll be interesting to see which lines were played tonight and which lines we're going to see tomorrow. So shout out to all the players tonight that were in the games we called. Each game was just awesome. It was great times. And Super Mariota, you rocked it. Ogre, you're all right. Shout out Breezy B in the chat there too. Thanks for doing this, guys. Very entertaining stream. Hey, we do it for you guys. We do it for the community. If you saw all the work that went into the background by the people that don't get the immediate gratification that we do, you'd see why we do it, because there's a lot of work by the admins and everything. Shout out Infinite Madness again for doing all the graphics. The guy is a certified stud with all that. Shout out to UBA for doing a great job again. This is going to be a fantastic season. And just want to give some stats there in the last one here. I think the final stat line, according to Pickle, Torchit had 3 goals, 2 assists. That man Jay, 1 goal, 2 assists. Letty with 1 and 2. The Super Mariota with an assist there as well. EK 2 and 2. Caffrey 3 and 2. Shady with a goal as well. And that is how we end up at 6-5 in that final game. All right. Well, my voice is shot and I am exhausted. So sorry. I know you said final thought, but any final thoughts?
I'm good. I think I got everything on the first go around. The only thing I'll say in addition, obviously Infinite does a lot with graphics, so does Backblast Dan, but also TG Girl does wonderful work getting the news spread about the league as well. So can't leave without shout outs to TG as well.
Absolutely. Check the social media that we have there. Links are above the Games of the Night graphic there on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Playoffs. So I think for us, that'll be it for tonight. So from myself, Sean Hugh 99 from BA Superhero, from the entire VVHL team, thank you for joining us tonight. Great job by everybody in all these games. And tune in tomorrow for Only Dan's, where Backblast Dan and Dandy Randy bring you all the Wednesday night action. Thank you all for joining us here. You're all certified beauties. Have yourself a great night. We'll talk.